When it comes to managing off-highway vehicle recreation, the concept of the 4 E's has proven to be very successful. In fact, if you look closely at every successful OHV program, the 4 E's are the cornerstone of their successful management techniques. So what are the 4 E's? They are engineering, education, enforcement, and evaluation. In simple terms, engineering can be described as the elements of the program that happen on the ground. Education happens in the mind. Enforcement happens in the wallet. And evaluation is monitoring all the elements of the program and making adjustments as they're needed. The 4 E's are interrelated and codependent. None can successfully stand alone, meaning the only way to succeed is by effectively applying the 4 E's together. Engineering. It takes careful, competent engineering to plan a trail system that meets the rider's needs and desires, protects resources, and is sustainable. Designing, constructing, and maintaining trails and facilities require good engineering, and that engineering is applied in a number of ways. Trail and facility design and construction. Structures for resource protection or mitigation. Signing. Maintenance. Equipment. Trail system planning includes engineered trails that are fun to ride, creates loops, and meets riders' needs. Trails need to be designed for sustainability by using undulating trail design, grade breaks, rolling dips, and other structures. There are a variety of structures that can be engineered to protect resources or mitigate impacts, including bridges, culverts, cattle guards, punch-ins, turnpikes, trail hardening, rolling dips and grade reversals, retaining walls, French drains, fencing and barriers, and effective signing. Effective signing is clear, easy to understand, and provides useful information. Maintenance is required on every trail system and can be accomplished in many ways. It can be done with machinery like the Sweco trail dozer, track hoe, or trail graders and rakes. Or maintenance can be accomplished by hand, utilizing volunteers or agency personnel. All of these things require proper engineering. The next E is education. There are a number of educational tools at our disposal, including quality mapping, portal signs, kiosks, route signs, person-to-person contact at public events, interpretive signage and guides, printed materials, public service announcements for varying types of media, curriculums, and websites. The vast majority of OHV riders want to do the right thing when they're riding. The most important goal of our educational efforts should be to help riders understand what the right choices are and how to make them. Successful educational efforts can also help set riders' expectations, inform visitors of rules and regulations, improve compliance, reduce conflicts, and improve the rider's experience. Quality maps and signs help riders understand where and when they're allowed to ride trails. Good maps and signs also improve a rider's experience because it gives them a sense of security and allows them to feel more comfortable knowing they're in the right places, doing the right things. Setting expectations with signs and maps can also help reduce conflicts. For instance, if multi-use trail users are fully aware that they might encounter other user groups, they're likely to be more tolerant. Interpretation of natural features and historical sites not only increases the length of the experience, but also adds interest to a ride. Interpretation helps people understand and respect unique resources. This area, called Ringing Rocks in Montana, is unique because the rocks ring like bells when they're struck with stones or hammers. The sign at the area explains how the feature was formed and explains that the rocks won't ring if they're moved. The site is a very popular stop on trail rides. Without the simple interpretive sign, it would just look like another pile of boulders. Public contact by agency personnel and volunteers at riding areas, public events, and club meetings is a valuable educational tool. Educational programs and curriculums that target youth are another valuable tool. Educational efforts for kids will influence adults, just as programs about seatbelts in schools have influenced adult behavior. A great example of educational programs is the NOHVCC Adventure Trail program. This complete package includes an activity book, a computer game, and an adventure trailer, which kids and their parents can tour at events. The next E is enforcement. Enforcement is an essential part of OHV management programs. It's essential to understand that the more effective the engineering and education components are in your management program, the less your enforcement efforts will need to focus on citations. Enforcement has a number of benefits, including increased agency visibility. While the vast majority of riders will make the right choices, every group has participants who might make the wrong choices if they believe they won't get caught. Increased agency visibility is a deterrent to this behavior. Increased compliance. In addition to the benefits of increased agency visibility, time in the field talking with riders will help compliance. When the public knows the agencies care about the area and the riders, compliance is improved. This leads to reduced vandalism and an increased sense of visitor security. Again, the 4 E's are interrelated and codependent. If we do a poor job of engineering and educating riders, the result will be enforcement problems and resource impacts. The 4th E is evaluation. Evaluation can also be called monitoring. So what do we evaluate? First is overall program effectiveness. Are the visitors who used the area satisfied with the experiences that are being provided? Are visitors complying with rules and regulations? Are we meeting resource objectives? Are the trail structures effective? Are the rehab efforts successful? Are resource protection methods effective? Are we providing a high level of user satisfaction? Are we getting compliance? Is our success preventing the development of renegade trails? If you're evaluating these factors and find that some element of the program needs improvement, go back to the first 3 E's and evaluate how adjustments to engineering, education, or enforcement might improve the situation. If renegade trails are showing up, is it because the riding experience doesn't meet riders' needs? Could it be because the maps or signs don't adequately inform riders about the rules? Is there an element of the public that needs to be educated by the enforcement officers? The key is to ask questions and look for answers in the 4 E's. Here's an example of a problem that surfaced in Oregon. The trail turned to the right from an existing logging road, which continued a short distance before terminating in a dead end. Because the turn was not clearly marked, riders were riding past the corner, turning right at the end of the road, and then riding cross-country to rejoin the trail. The problem was addressed by simply dragging debris onto the closed road to show that the road was closed, and the trail turned to the right. Solutions don't have to be complex or expensive. To recap, the 4 E's are engineering, education, enforcement, and evaluation. If we apply all 4 of these elements, we will have satisfied riders and will succeed at achieving the Big E, environmental protection.